Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When a man truly loves you, you don't have to question it. You don't have to chase it, decode it, or beg for it. Because when a real man loves you, he shows it, he says it, and most importantly, he proves it every single day. When a man truly loves you, his actions speak louder than his words. You see, love is not proven by how many times someone says, "I love you." It's proven by how they show up for you every single day. When a man truly loves you, you don't have to chase him. You don't have to beg him to notice you. You don't have to wonder where you stand. Because his love is not silent. It's spoken through consistency, effort, and care. A man who loves you with real intention doesn't confuse you. He gives you clarity. He doesn't make you question your worth. He reminds you of it. He doesn't disappear when things get hard. He stands beside you even when life gets messy. When a man truly loves you, he protects your heart like it's his own. He guards your peace. He makes decisions with you in mind. He doesn't play games because he knows your time and your emotions are valuable. His love becomes a safe place, not a battlefield. He doesn't make you feel like you have to compete for his attention or prove your value because he already sees it. He's already chosen you, and he keeps choosing you through his actions. He calls when he says he will. He listens when you speak, and he pays attention to the little things that matter to you. When a man's love is real, he invests not just in you, but in the relationship. He wants to grow with you, to build with you, to see both of you win together. He's not afraid of commitment because he knows that love without effort is just words. He works to make you feel secure, not because he has to, but because he wants to. He wants to be the reason you smile, the reason you feel safe, the reason you know that real love still exists. He's not perfect, but he's intentional. He'll make mistakes, but he'll own up to them. He'll apologize, not to end an argument, but because your heart matters to him more than his pride. A man who truly loves you will show up even when it's inconvenient. He'll be there when you're sick, when you're tired, when life feels heavy. He'll remind you that you don't have to face everything alone. He'll stand with you, not just in your sunshine, but in your storms. He'll fight for you, not against you. He'll protect you, not control you. His presence will bring calm to your chaos. That's how love speaks. Through showing up, through staying, through trying even when things aren't easy. His love won't be loud or dramatic. It'll be steady, loyal, and dependable. He won't make grand promises he can't keep. Instead, he'll quietly prove every day that he means what he says. When a man loves you, he won't just talk about the future. He'll build it with you. You'll see him putting effort into making your connection stronger. You'll notice how he plans ahead, how he thinks about your happiness, how he makes space for you in his world. His love won't make you anxious, it'll give you peace. And that's the difference between someone who says they love you and someone who actually does. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't make you guess. He communicates, he shows affection, he keeps his word. He's honest even when the truth is hard. He respects your boundaries, your feelings, and your dreams. He doesn't just see you as a partner, he sees you as his best friend, his confidant, his peace. He's not afraid to be vulnerable with you, to open up about his fears, his goals, his struggles, because he trusts you with his heart the same way you trust him with yours. He'll make sacrifices for you, not because you ask him to, but because he wants to make your life easier. He'll drive across town just to see you for a few minutes. He'll stay up late talking when you've had a rough day. He'll remember what makes you laugh and use it to bring you joy when you need it most. He'll notice the things you don't even say out loud, because when a man truly loves you, he pays attention to your silence just as much as your words. When a man truly loves you, he's not threatened by your strength. He admires it. He wants to see you shine. He's proud of you when you accomplish something, and he's supportive when you fall. He encourages you to chase your dreams, not hold you back from them. He understands that love is not possession, it's partnership. He knows that two people can be strong together, and his love is built on that strength, not fear or control. A man who truly loves you doesn't hide you. He's proud to stand beside you, to introduce you to his friends, his family, his world. He doesn't keep you a secret because he's serious about you. His actions make you feel chosen, not hidden. You'll never have to wonder if you're enough because his consistency will remind you that you are. He shows his love through how he treats you in private and how he honors you in public. He'll also be the kind of man who listens, not just hearing your words, but understanding your heart. When you're upset, he won't dismiss your feelings. He'll take the time to figure out what's really going on, and he'll make an effort to make it right. Because to him, your happiness matters. When a man truly loves you, he's intentional about communication. He doesn't just talk. He listens, learns, and grows. Love from a real man isn't about possession, it's about presence. It's not about control, it's about care. It's not about perfection, it's about effort. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't give you excuses, he gives you reassurance. He doesn't disappear when things get hard, he leans in. He doesn't blame you when something goes wrong, he takes accountability. His love will make you feel grounded because you'll know that he's not going anywhere. And when a man truly loves you, you'll see it in how he talks to you. He'll speak to you with respect even when he's angry. He'll never tear you down to lift himself up. His words will build you, not break you. He'll say things like, I believe in you. I'm proud of you. You can do this. He'll remind you of your worth on the days you forget it yourself. His words will match his actions, and that's what makes his love real. He'll protect your heart by being careful with it. He won't use your vulnerabilities against you. He'll make you feel safe enough to open up, to be yourself, to love freely without fear of being hurt. When a man truly loves you, he's gentle with your emotions, but strong in his support. He'll be your comfort in pain and your calm in chaos. He'll bring laughter into your hardest days and peace into your restless nights. When a man's love is genuine, it transforms you. It makes you believe in yourself more. It helps you heal old wounds. It brings out your best self. Because real love isn't draining. It's uplifting. It's not about taking from each other. It's about giving to each other. He'll love you through your imperfections, through your growth, through your changes. His love will be patient when you're unsure and kind when you're struggling. He'll stand by you not only when it's easy, but especially when it's not. He won't just love the happy, put together version of you. He'll love you when you're tired, when you're scared, when you're not your best, because that's what real love does. It stays. It doesn't run when life gets complicated. It doesn't quit when challenges arise. It finds ways to hold on, to rebuild, to keep moving forward together. When a man truly loves you, you'll know it because everything about him will say it. His tone, his consistency, his effort, his respect. He won't need to convince you, he'll simply show you. And once you experience that kind of love, you'll understand that words are easy, but actions are what reveal the truth of someone's heart. Real love brings peace, not confusion or pressure. When someone truly loves you, you feel it deep within your spirit. It doesn't leave you questioning your worth. It doesn't make you anxious, and it doesn't keep you up at night wondering what you did wrong. Real love feels like exhaling after holding your breath for too long. It's calm, it's consistent, it's steady. It's not about drama or constant uncertainty. It's about knowing you're valued, respected, and safe with the person who loves you. When love is genuine, it doesn't create chaos in your life. It creates clarity. You know where you stand. You don't have to decode mixed signals or chase validation. You don't have to beg for attention or affection. The person who truly loves you will make sure you never have to question their intentions. They'll be clear about their feelings, honest about their goals, and open about their heart. They'll communicate in a way that brings comfort, not confusion. That's what peace feels like in love. Real love doesn't compete with your peace, it protects it. It won't demand that you lose yourself to keep the relationship. It won't pressure you to be someone you're not. Instead, it'll encourage you to be more of who you already are. It'll give you space to breathe, to grow, to become your best self. Because someone who truly loves you doesn't want to control you. They want to build with you. They don't see your independence as a threat. They see it as a strength. They don't silence your voice, they listen to it. When love is real, you don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove your worth or perform to keep it. It flows naturally because it's based on mutual respect and understanding. You feel free to express yourself without fear of being misunderstood or judged. You can be vulnerable without feeling weak. You can disagree without being disrespected. Real love allows both people to be human, to have flaws, to make mistakes, to grow together. It's not about perfection, it's about peace within imperfection. When someone loves you with real intention, they bring stability into your life. They don't come and go whenever they please. They don't disappear when things get difficult. They stay, they listen, they care. They show up consistently. That consistency builds trust, and trust creates peace. You stop overthinking. You stop wondering if you're enough because their actions speak louder than your insecurities. You start to relax in their presence because they've shown you that they're not here to hurt you. They're here to love you. Real love doesn't rush you. It doesn't pressure you to move faster than you're ready for. It gives you time to heal, to adjust, to open up. It understands that love is not a race, it's a journey. Someone who loves you deeply will have the patience to walk with you through that journey. They'll hold your hand when you're scared, and they'll give you space when you need to think. Their love will meet you where you are, not where they want you to be. That kind of love creates peace because it honors your pace, your boundaries, and your emotions. When love is peaceful, it's because it's built on honesty. There's no manipulation, no hidden motives, no games. You can talk openly about your feelings without fear of being dismissed. You can trust that what's said behind your back matches what's said to your face. Real love doesn't need deceit to survive. It thrives on truth. It's the kind of love where you can sit together in silence and still feel connected, where you can disagree but still feel secure, where you can make mistakes and still feel loved. Love that brings peace also teaches you balance. It helps you understand that loving someone shouldn't cost you your sanity, your joy, or your identity. It's not about losing yourself. It's about finding comfort in sharing yourself. When you're in a peaceful love, you feel grounded. You feel supported. You feel seen. You're not walking on eggshells. You're not afraid of saying the wrong thing. You're not hiding your emotions to keep the peace, because the relationship itself is peace. When someone truly loves you, they don't make you question your value. They remind you of it. They speak life into you, not doubt. They encourage you to dream bigger, not settle smaller. Their love builds you up. It adds to your happiness instead of draining it. When you're loved right, you feel lighter. You feel calm. You feel like you can breathe again. And that's because true love doesn't suffocate, it gives you air. Real love doesn't use fear to keep you close. It doesn't guilt you into staying. It doesn't use silence as punishment. It doesn't make you feel small. Instead, it empowers you. It teaches you that love isn't supposed to hurt. That love isn't supposed to make you anxious. That love, when done right, brings peace to your soul. Because the right person doesn't come into your life to disturb your peace. They come to protect it. Sometimes peace in love means letting go of what doesn't serve you. It means understanding that not everyone who says, "I love you," actually does. Some people love for convenience. Some love for control. Some love for what they can get from you. But real love gives without expecting anything in return. Real love sacrifices, it compromises, it forgives. Real love says, I want what's best for you, even if it's not easy for me. That's what peace looks like. It's love that's selfless, steady, and sincere. When love is peaceful, it doesn't mean it's perfect. It just means that even in imperfection, there's understanding. You can have disagreements, but you still feel safe. You can face challenges, but you face them together. You can have silence, but it's never cold. Peaceful love has patience. It gives grace. It forgives because it values connection more than ego. It's not about winning arguments. It's about maintaining harmony. In real love, you don't feel like you have to fight for attention. You don't feel like you're competing with distractions. The person who truly loves you makes time for you. They prioritize you. They make you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. You can rest in the assurance that you matter to them. That's peace. That's the difference between being tolerated and being treasured. Love that brings peace will never make you feel like you're too much or not enough. It'll meet you in the middle. It'll hold space for your emotions. It'll be gentle with your heart. It'll allow you to be yourself completely, flaws, fears, and all. You won't have to shrink yourself to be loved. You won't have to pretend, because the right love accepts you as you are, but also helps you become better. It nurtures your soul, not drains it. When love brings peace, you'll notice how your spirit feels around that person. You'll notice that you laugh more, sleep better, stress less. You'll notice that you feel understood without having to explain yourself all the time. That's because love that's real speaks the language of peace. It doesn't create chaos, it calms it. It doesn't make noise, it brings stillness. You'll feel like you can finally rest emotionally and mentally. When someone truly loves you, they'll make you feel secure in their presence and confident in their absence. You won't worry about who they're with or what they're doing, because their consistency will give you peace of mind. You'll know that their heart is loyal, their intentions are pure, and their love is true. That kind of trust is what separates temporary love from lasting love. Peaceful love is also patient with your healing. It doesn't rush your growth or judge your past. It understands that you've been through things that shaped you. It's gentle enough to help you unpack your pain without reopening your wounds. It doesn't punish you for your scars, it loves you through them. That's what real love does. It makes you feel safe enough to heal. And when love is rooted in peace, both people can flourish. You'll see the best in each other because you're not constantly defending yourself or doubting your worth. You'll have space to dream, to build, to thrive. You'll communicate with compassion, not competition. You'll listen more, argue less, and understand deeper. The love becomes a place of rest, not a source of stress. When real love is present, you won't feel the need to perform. You won't have to prove anything. You'll be loved just as you are. And that love will bring you calm instead of confusion. Because real love doesn't make you lose your peace. It becomes your peace. It's not loud. It's not demanding. It's not chaotic. It's quiet, sure, and unwavering. It's that gentle reminder that you're loved, valued, and safe right where you are. A true man invests in your growth and protects your heart. When a man genuinely loves you, his love doesn't stop at affection or attraction. It goes deeper. He wants to see you rise, to see you fulfilled, to see you walking in your purpose. He's not intimidated by your ambition or your potential. Instead, he celebrates it. He doesn't see your success as competition. He sees it as a victory for both of you. His love becomes a source of motivation, not limitation. He supports you when you doubt yourself and reminds you of your worth when the world tries to make you forget it. That's the kind of investment a real man makes, one that nurtures your soul and guards your heart. A true man understands that protecting your heart doesn't mean controlling you. It means creating a space where you feel emotionally safe. He's gentle with your feelings. He doesn't weaponize your vulnerabilities. When you open up to him, he doesn't use your pain against you later. He listens with empathy. He responds with care. and he acts with integrity. His goal is never to break you, but to build you. When he sees you hurting, he doesn't walk away. He steps closer. When you're weary, he becomes your peace. When you're scared, he becomes your strength. A man who truly loves you invests time and attention into understanding you. He wants to know your story, your fears, your dreams, your triggers. He studies you not to manipulate you, but to love you better. He learns what makes you feel secure and what makes you feel valued. He doesn't assume, he asks. He doesn't dismiss your emotions, he acknowledges them. Because protecting your heart means being present, not perfect. It means showing up even when he doesn't have all the answers, even when life gets busy, even when things get difficult. When a man loves you with real intention, he wants to see you grow into everything you're meant to be. He won't hold you back out of insecurity. He won't clip your wings because of his ego. He'll push you toward your goals, even if it means you'll shine brighter. He'll encourage you to take that opportunity, to start that project, to believe in yourself again. And he'll stand proudly beside you when you do. Because a true man doesn't just love who you are, he loves who you're becoming. His love doesn't limit you, it liberates you. He invests not only in your dreams, but also in your emotional and spiritual well-being. He'll pray for you when you're silent. He'll speak life into you when you're discouraged. And he'll remind you that you're never alone. When you start to doubt yourself, he'll be the voice that says, "You've got this." When you start to question your worth, he'll remind you how special you are. He sees potential where others see flaws. He sees beauty in your resilience and purpose in your pain. His love fuels your confidence, not your fear. A true man knows that growth sometimes means giving you space to become who you need to be. He's secure enough to let you evolve. He's not threatened by your independence because he understands that love and freedom can coexist. He doesn't try to change you to fit his expectations. Instead, he adjusts his love to meet your growth. He's not just present for the good moments, he's there for the process. He'll walk with you through the uncomfortable seasons of self-discovery, and he'll celebrate you when you come out stronger on the other side. When a man truly invests in your growth, he becomes intentional about creating peace around you. He knows that your environment affects your energy, so he works to keep things stable. He doesn't bring unnecessary chaos into your life. He doesn't drain you emotionally. He's mindful of how his words and actions impact you. He's protective, not possessive, not jealous, not controlling, but protective in a way that makes you feel cherished and covered. He steps in when something threatens your peace. He supports your boundaries. He defends your heart, even when you're not around to see it. He also understands that protecting your heart means being honest with you. He doesn't sugarcoat the truth just to keep the peace. He'll tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear, because he cares about your growth more than your comfort. He'll challenge you with love, not criticism. He'll correct you gently, not harshly. His honesty is never meant to hurt. It's meant to help you see yourself through clearer eyes. He knows that real love is rooted in truth, and truth builds trust. When you're in pain, a true man doesn't rush you to get over it. He gives you time to heal. He listens when you need to vent. He comforts you when words aren't enough. He's patient with your process, knowing that the best way to protect your heart is to understand it. He won't make you feel weak for being emotional, and he won't walk away because things get difficult. Instead, he'll stay close, offering steady love while you find your balance again. His strength becomes your shelter, and his presence becomes your calm. A man who truly loves you takes pride in being your supporter. He's not afraid to stand in your corner. He'll talk about you with respect when you're not in the room. He'll defend you when someone tries to tear you down. He'll make you feel seen, appreciated, and honored. His investment is not only emotional, but also practical. He'll help you solve problems, share responsibilities, and make decisions that benefit both of you. His actions will constantly reflect the message, I'm with you. When a man invests in your growth, he also grows himself. He doesn't just want a strong woman, he works to become the kind of man who can stand beside one. He learns to communicate better, to listen more deeply, to love more intentionally. He evolves because he knows that love is a partnership. He doesn't just pour into you, he allows himself to be inspired by you. Your presence challenges him to be better, not out of pressure, but out of mutual respect. He protects your heart not by isolating you from the world, but by standing with you in it. He knows he can't fight all your battles, but he'll never let you fight them alone. He'll remind you of your strength, help you find perspective, and offer support when life feels overwhelming. He's your peace in chaos and your confidence in uncertainty. His love becomes a shield around your emotions and a light in your darker moments. A true man values your trust like it's sacred. He doesn't lie, cheat, or deceive because he knows trust is fragile and once broken, it's hard to rebuild. He honors his promises and guards the connection you share. He's not careless with your heart because he knows how hard it was for you to hand it over. He's protective in the sense that he understands love is not a possession. It's a responsibility. He doesn't take your love for granted. He treats it as a privilege. When a man truly loves you, his protection doesn't come from insecurity. It comes from care. He doesn't want to control where you go or who you talk to. He just wants to make sure you're safe. He checks on you not to monitor you, but because he genuinely cares. He values your peace of mind as much as his own. That kind of protection is quiet, steady, and selfless. It's not about dominance. It's about devotion. When he invests in your growth, you feel it in how he shows up. He's the one reminding you of your purpose when you're ready to give up. He's the one speaking life into your dreams when you doubt yourself. He's the one cheering for you even when no one else is watching. His love is not based on conditions, it's built on commitment. He's there to lift you up when you stumble, to celebrate you when you rise, and to love you through every chapter in between. Genuine love is consistent, humble, and proven through commitment. It's not something that shows up when it's convenient and disappears when things get hard. Real love is steady like a heartbeat, and it doesn't have to be loud to be alive. It's the small, quiet gestures that build trust over time. When someone truly loves you, they don't just promise to be there, they prove it day after day through their presence, their actions, and their honesty. Their love doesn't depend on how perfect you are or how easy things feel. It's built on the decision to stay, to care, to grow, and to choose you even when life gets complicated. Consistency in love means showing up when it's uncomfortable, not just when it's exciting. It means keeping your word even when you're tired, following through even when it's difficult, and being emotionally available even when you're under pressure. A person who loves you genuinely won't make you wonder if they've changed their mind about you every week. You'll know where you stand with them because they'll make it clear through their consistency. You'll see it in how they text you back, how they listen, how they remember what matters to you, and how they keep showing up no matter what. Love that's real is not about perfection. It's about persistence. When life tests the bond, genuine love doesn't break at the first sign of tension. It adapts, forgives, and finds a way to reconnect. It understands that relationships take effort, not excuses. The one who truly loves you doesn't walk away when challenges appear. They roll up their sleeves and say, let's work through this. Their actions match their words. You won't see promises fading after the honeymoon phase because their commitment isn't based on emotion. It's rooted in choice. Humility in love is one of its most powerful signs. A person who genuinely loves you doesn't let pride destroy the bond. They know how to say, I'm sorry, when they're wrong. They don't need to win every argument just to feel in control. They value peace over ego. Humility allows love to breathe because it leaves room for grace. It means they can listen when you're upset take accountability for their mistakes, and still make you feel safe in your vulnerability. Real love doesn't come from a place of superiority. It comes from partnership, equality, and respect. When someone's love is humble, it's also selfless. They're not focused on what they can get from you, but on what they can give. They want to add to your life, not take from it. They care about your happiness, your growth, your peace. They're willing to compromise without keeping score. They'll do small things to make your day easier, even when no one is watching, because genuine love is never about performance, it's about purpose. Commitment is where real love proves itself. Words might start a relationship, but actions sustain it. Commitment means being dependable, loyal, and intentional. It's choosing to stay emotionally engaged even when it's easier to shut down. It's about showing up on the hard days, keeping promises, and making the relationship a priority. A person who's committed doesn't just say, "I'm here for you." They show it when you're at your lowest, when you're frustrated, when you're distant. They remind you through their consistency that love is not just a feeling, it's a decision to keep showing up. Genuine love doesn't seek attention for its efforts. It quietly builds something strong and lasting. It's not about public displays or constant reassurance. It's about the foundation that's built in private. The late night talks, the forgiveness after arguments, the laughter that returns after tears. It's the way they keep choosing you over and over again, not because they have to, but because they want to. When love is consistent, humble, and committed, it becomes a source of peace and strength. You don't have to question their intentions because their actions already tell you everything. You don't have to beg for reassurance because they give it freely. You don't feel exhausted trying to keep things together because both of you are equally invested. Real love doesn't just survive time, it deepens with it. It matures through challenges, grows through honesty, and strengthens through loyalty. Consistency builds trust. Humility builds understanding. Commitment builds longevity. When all three exist, love becomes something unshakable. It's the kind of love that weathers storms, that stands firm through distance, that doesn't fade when life changes. It's the kind of love that stays rooted, real, and resilient through it all.